We also thought it was important to test on slang and colloquialism. Not everybody uses the same word to describe the same object. So we wanted to see how good they were with that. So some of the questions, it varies by culture and location, even age-based. Some people use different words for things. So a good example is soda. Some people call it pop, some people call it soda. You can also call it Coke. You're kind of all talking about the same thing, but you're using different words to describe that.
Right.
So were these able to get it? We also, when we did this, since we did have interns that were not from the United States, they didn't
Get this.
understand all of this as well.
They're like, hit the sack. I'm like, yeah, you tired?
Yeah.
Down to earth. Are you a space person? I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm sure Chinese has all sorts of expressions that we'd be like, I don't understand
but
why.
that just goes to show, if you speak English, you don't always understand some of those slangs.
But the important thing is we're like, well, have these devices been trained in sort of slang in addition to understanding accents? So we gave them a test. Let's see how these devices did.
Alexa, I'd like to shoot the breeze with you.
Nope.
Siri, I'd like to shoot the breeze with you.
Who, me?
Oh, not a bad one. So if you see the chart here for this one, Siri actually did really well here. Actually, there's a lot of orange responses and, of course, a bunch of red, but a whole bunch of green. So it's like it's clear that when they designed Siri, it was meant to be much more conversational and much more have this sort of personality. I don't know how to explain it, but like it was trained to understand more of these colloquialisms, and you can have a random banter. So of course, if you gave your 3-year-old access to Alexa, Google Home, Siri, and Cortana, they would probably have the most enjoyable experience, not the most productive one, but the most enjoyable experience with Siri is sort of like our assessment.